guys? It's Dave from Team Collection. Today I'm doing 2 deck profiles for you today. First I'm going to do Battling Boxers. Yes, I built Battling Boxers. They're amazing, so don't hate. Literally the deck cost me like 30 bucks. 20 for the chain, and then like the rest was like 10. It's so cheap, yet they're sacky. So first we're going to do this, and then we're going to move on to the Inzectors. So, onto the deck profile. So, first we're going to have the 3 headgear. Headgear is basically your Foolish Burial. Wait, is the lighting okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. 3 headgear. So if you don't know what this guy does, when he's normal summoned, you can send a Battling Boxer from your deck to your grave. Now this sets up pretty much everything. And while he's in attack position, once per turn you can't be destroyed by battle. So you need to run 3 of them. Next, you have to run 3 Spar. I see people run 2. I can see why 2, because 3 can clog, but I like 3. So this card is like the Bora, the Keyzon of the deck. You special summon it while you control a Battling Boxer, so it could be like face down, and you still technically control one. I think that's how that works. Never mind. James said no, so I'm sound like an idiot on YouTube. So anyway, you special summon this while you control a Battling Boxer, but you can't conduct your battle phase for the rest of the turn. Now on Dev Pro, this is ruled that you can use this in main phase 2. So that's how I'm going to be using it. So I'll do my plays, switch hitter into Glass Jaw, swing for 35, and then special summon this main phase 2. And then overlay into Cestus, and then hope you attack me, because that'd be hilarious. Next, you have your 3 switch hitter. This is your Blizzard of the deck. This deck plays just like Black Wings. When this card's normal summon, you can special summon a Battling Boxer from your graveyard. Usually Glass Jaw. But when you use the effect, you can't special summon anything but Battling Boxers. So, but you have to use the effect. So if you like normal summon this and then like Reborn of Glassjaw, you can exceed into a level of chain. So yeah. But he's pretty stringent on that. But usually you make Lead Yoke and you know he's annoying. Next you have your 3 Glassjaw. This is your 2000 beat stick glass cannon. Literally, this thing, when it's targeted for an attack, it nukes itself. So it does cause replay, so be wary of that. But when you send to the grave by a card effect, you get to recruit a burning knuckler. That's what I think they are, burning knucklers. You recruit a burning knuckler from your grave, and you basically from grave to hand with this thing. So basically, if you go like headgear to switch hitter, and then you normal summon your Glass Jaw or something like next turn, since you saved it, you can overlay into anything. Detach for like Lavabalo Chain, or detach off from Maestro, or whatever you do, and then add switch hitter back to your hand, and then continue with your play. So this guy's really versatile, and so you have to run 3 of them. Next, the 2 counterpunch. This is your Kalut, Honest, Ghetto Honest. So this thing's a once per turn effect. You can banish it from your hand or grave to target a Battling Boxer, and it gains 1,000 attack points once per turn. So yeah, only 2, because he clogs at 3. This is a Photon Thrasher. 1 Photon Thrasher, because it lets you go into your Blade Armor and Excalibur a little faster than usual. So if you want to get into it real quick, so like you go Special Thrasher, normal summon, let's say Headgear, dump a switch hitter, and then overlay Excalibur. Yeah. This deck is slow, so 2 Maxi. So yeah, because dragons just do not like this card at all. That's why they main 3. So yeah, Maxi is really good. 2 Veiler, because I don't like Phoenix Chain in this deck, because it can float, and I don't like floaty cards because this deck does run a lot of back row. So this stops anything. Like, Big Eye ruins your day. If you have a Lead Yoke that's 3800, they'll take it with Big Eye and they will ruin your day. So Veiler is like the way to go. That's it for the monsters. 3 MST. This deck is incredibly slow at times, so you need when you have a play, you want it not to go, you know, impeded. You just want to go on with it, so you run 3 MST. 2 Powder Duality, consistency. Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn. 1 Variance Force, because I run the Meteor, because he's really good. Reinforcements and Foolish Burial. Spells, traps, 1 Huge Revolution. I don't like Starlight Road. I don't like Starlight Road for this one reason. It gives you free Stardust, yes. But the only thing that can stop this card is Solemn Judgment. And I seriously doubt they would pay 4,000 to stop this. Like, I can see someone paying 2,000 to stop Solemn Judgment, because you can't stop this with Solemn Warning. you can start Starlight Road with Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment. So this only thing to stop this is Solemn Judgment,
Dark Bribe.
and Dark Bribe.
7 tools.
Or 7. No one runs 7 tools. Next, you have your Solemn Duo. I run Judgment because this deck can actually take the 4,000 or whatever and survive it. So yeah. 2 Mirror Force. This card punishes so much more than Deep Prison. The reason why I run this over Deep Prison is for this one reason. If I'm facing Evil Storms, right, and they have an Ophion and they normal summon like not Caster. Sorry, I say Pollux. They summon a Caster, right? Then they go in the Caster and Heliotrope, and then they attack. They may or may not, if I Deep Prison their Heliotrope, they may or may not lance that. They may or may not. So they'll let it go. This, I force it. They have to do this. They have to. Because they're gonna lose all their field presence. This card punishes stuff a lot more than Deep Prison does. So that's why I don't like Deep Prison. Plus, it's bad in this format anyway. 2 Torrential. If things want to get froggy, because this plus Lead Yoke is broken, you should know. If you don't know, I'll explain it later. 2 Bottomless, and then 2 Compulse. 2 Compulse because dragons have to waste resources to get to recover from this. So they don't recover very easily from Compulse, so that's it for the main deck. Extra. I'm not going to do side. Basically for side
Anti-8 dragons.
3 goes in match. They're all fire. The main exceeds you go into are fire. 3 goes in match. You'll be fine. 3 Lead Yoke. Oh my goodness. You have to run 3 of this card. If you run 2, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, but you're stupid if you run 2 of this card. This card is too good. It's like a Maestroke on steroids. Actually, no, it is. So when a Battlin Boxer would be destroyed, you detach a material and save it, which includes himself. He can save Glass Jaw from his own effect. Then whenever a material is detached from him, he gains 800. So Tempo only helps this card. So I wish you would Tempo me, because then I would have a 38 beat stick derping on you. It's like wailing like a crazy child on you. Oops. Next, you have your 1-star Cestus. People don't like this card, I don't know why. This card's broke. If you don't know what it does is, during either player's damage battle step, you can detach a material, target the opponent's monster. The monster can't be the monster's effect is negated. The opponent's monster's effect is negated. The battling boxer that is battling will not be destroyed. Then they take the damage that I would have taken through the battle. So he's good. And then the Burying Force is for this guy. You Burying Force over Dead Lavabalo Chains, or if you want to get interesting, you do this over this. So what he does is when he battles. No, I'm explaining this. Don't rush me. Okay, so when he battles and destroys a monster, the opponent takes half equal to... Sorry, I mind block. So, the opponent takes damage equal to half of the destroyed monster's attack. Now, if you want to get froggy, you can Burying Force Star. Now, when you Burying Force rank up Star, you can detach a material once per turn, and target an opponent's monster, blow it up, and then they take the damage equal to the attack, which is... Volcasaur is pretty much on cocaine. Next, you have your Lavalval Chain. You kind of have to run this card. Sorry, if you're a budget player, you have to run this card in this deck. Maestroke, Dweller, Cowboy, Utopia, Staples, Happy, Gem Knight, Staples, Shockmaster, and then Blade Armor Ninja and Excalibur for the OCK plays. So that's it for the Battlin Boxers. Hope you like it. Comment, like, and subscribe.